Dear students, we'll take up one more problem on business. See, this is given like this. P&L account of Mr. Govind for the previous year 2018-19 is given below. See, we have the account like this. Opening stock 1,10,000, purchases 14 lakh, wages 3 lakh, gross profit is to 20 lakh 10,000, and on the credit side sales 36 lakh and closing stock 2 lakh 20,000. Now on the P&L account we have advertisement 2 lakh, salaries to staff 6 lakh 60,000, Govind's salary, that is proprietor salary here 1 lakh 20,000, and then audit fees 60,000, bad debts 40,000, reserve for bad debts 50,000, general expenses 2 lakh 50,000, and then municipal tax 24,000, and then we have fire insurance 26,000, depreciation 78,000, patent rights 1,60,000, staff welfare fund 40,000, employees reserve recognized provident fund 50,000, GST 1,90,000, donation to National Defence Fund 1 lakh, and Govind's life insurance premium 36,000 net profit. And then on the credit side of the P&L account we have gross profit brought down, it is 20 lakh 10,000, and then by rent 2 lakh 40,000, by commission 1 lakh 50,000, by bad debts 70,000, bad debts recovered 70,000, and it is given in the brackets that earlier disallowed. So whatever is required here is earlier it was disallowed 70,000, and dividend on shares received 30,000, and the total of the account is 25 lakh. And then let us go to the given adjustments here or the additional information. Opening stock and closing stocks were overvalued by 10%. So both of these are overvalued by 10% here. Okay, so we have an adjustment here for both opening stock and closing stock. So opening and closing stock are to be adjusted. And then the second adjustment is advertisement includes 1 lakh being cost of permanent signboard. See, cost of permanent signboard is one of the furniture or one of the assets of the company, comes under furniture. So wherein 10% is the rate of depreciation to be charged. Business income of 70,000 is not recorded above. So it is a business income of 70,000, but it is not recorded in the P&L account here. So that means we have to add this business expenditure now. And then we've had general expenses 50,000 for securing business orders. General expenses include rupees 50,000 for securing business orders. So if you look at the P&L account here, say we have general expenses to the extent of 2,50,000, and this includes 50,000 an expenditure for securing business orders, and rupees 60,000 spent for Govind's birthday. So it is a personal expenditure. This is to be added back, and this 50,000 is allowable because it is for securing business orders. So securing business orders is a business expenditure. And then we have depreciation allowed on all assets including permanent signboard. See, permanent signboard, the cost of signboard is included in advertisement, that is to be removed here. So cost of signboard is 1 lakh, it is to be removed from the advertisement, and we generally charge depreciation at the rate of 10% on that, but here it is given that it includes this depreciation allowed of 90,000, depreciation allowed on all assets including permanent signboard, but excluding patent rights as per IT rule was 90,000. So that means this 90,000 whatever is allowed by the Income Tax Act includes the depreciation charged on permanent signboard, but excluding patent rights. So this is 90,000, but what he has done is he has charged depreciation 78,000. That means this depreciation 78,000 is less than what is actually allowed under Income Tax Act. So therefore we have to deduct the undercharged depreciation as admissible expenditure, not debited to P&L account. And then we have patent rights were acquired on 11th October 2018. That is what is given here. patent rights are acquired on 11th October 2018. So here we have to calculate whether the asset is put to use for less than 180 days or more than 180 days. So if we calculate October, so from October, November, December, January, February, March. So this is a period of 6 months, that means it is 180 days. But the date of purchase is, the date of acquisition or purchase is 11th October. So this is not from 1st of October. So therefore this comes less than 180 days here. This is less than 180 days, wherein we have to charge depreciation at the half of the rate. So patent right is an intellectual property which comes under 25% of depreciation as per income tax rules, and we have to charge half of it, that is 12.5% depreciation is allowed on this now. So this is the problem given. Let us go to the solution quickly. So now let us take it one by one as it is given. So the first thing is, we'll go by the as given advertisement. The opening stock and closing stock will